Alright guys, I'm sorry, I kind of forgot to hit the camera and hit record, so I didn't get where I centered it, but it's super easy to aim, to basically align the frontal with the dome cap, and make sure that the lace is at least 2 inches above the dome cap, and then after that you just pin your pins on the side. So I've already started basically sewing the cap onto the dome cap. I like to use the men dome cap. I feel like it has a tighter hold. When I use the men dome cap, I have the elastic band in the back, so I do not need to add any clips. It has a tight, stretchy hold already. I don't have to add a band or any clips to it. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep on sewing this along until I get to the other side. Alright, so now you guys can basically see I've already sewn the whole head, and I basically just sewn the frontal down, and now I'm going to begin to braid. I'm going to begin to sew on the cap. What's wrong with me? I'm going to begin to sew on my bundles onto my dome cap, and this is hair from my hair collection. This is Brazilian straight, very high quality. I like to stick the needle through the thread, and then I like to start sewing it on. I just personally feel like while doing that, the tracks basically have a tighter hold, and it's really hard to untangle because it's already a knot, and then it's a knot onto the cap, so it sits tight and it basically will never untangle unless you cut it off. So I'm basically going to continue this pattern all the way up until I get to the top of the head. I just filmed this little part so you guys can basically get an understanding on how I'm sewing the tracks onto the cap. So now that the wig is finished, I'm basically gonna untake out the braids. I put the braids there just to basically keep the hair out the way while I sew on the tracks. I'm gonna take off the braids, and now I have my scissors, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cut off that extra piece of the dome cap because we don't need that piece anymore, and it's definitely gonna be in the way of our frontal. By the way, make sure that you guys do not cut off the threaded part. You need to make sure you cut as close as possible to the lace, but make sure you're watching out for the lines, because if you do cut those threaded lines, your wig will basically fall apart. The frontal will completely come off. So basically, that's how you construct the wig.